When it comes to love, I mean true love, no one can truly know how madly in love with one another two people can really be, especially having spent their entire lives together. Tonight's tales of true and amazing stories showcases just how much two people can truly love one another, even up into the day they die. Arthur and Panzella Salisbury, my granddad and granny, have been happily married for many, many years. Having raised three loving children together, they spent most of what would be considered their golden years just cherishing one another's company while they happily lived out the remaining days of their lives. How they were able to stay together for such a long period of time was beyond me, and it was apparent to everyone who knew them that it was none other than divine true love. Seeing that Granddaddy was a kind-hearted, easygoing, lovable gentleman, and Granny, who was just the total opposite, was the mean, high-spirited woman that didn't bite her tongue for anything or anybody. But her love for her husband and the rest of her family was real. Then, in early 2002, Granddaddy Lovey was diagnosed with throat cancer, and a goiter as large as a grapefruit would slowly start to form around his neck and needed prompt attention, such as chemotherapy, to get rid of it, and hopefully rid my grandfather of the cancer. Upon making a visit to his doctor and having the doctor explain to him the severity of his condition, Granddaddy Lovey calmly looked back the doctor in his eyes and asked him whether or not he would become sick from the treatments he would have to receive. The doctor gathered himself in a very professional manner, looked back at Lovey, telling him, "Yes, sir, I'm not going to lie to you. There's a high possibility that yes, Mr. Salisbury, you may." Not being the answer that Granddaddy wanted to hear at the time, he responded back to the doctor without any hesitation, telling him, "Well, I guess I won't be getting no chemo then, because if I'm sick, I can't take care of my pansy." And he and his wife quietly exited the office. A few months passed by, and Granny, who had several health issues going on with her for quite some time, would sadly succumb to them in August of 2002. Totally heartbroken and devastated by the death of his lifelong companion, Granddaddy Lovey moved in with my mother, his daughter, a month after his wife had passed away. And exactly a month later, he too would precede Granny in her death, bringing an end to their beautiful relationship and making this a true love story for the ages. When it comes to true love and longevity, Wallace and Marie Martin exemplified both of these qualities to the fullest. Having raised a family that consisted of two boys and a girl, Wallace and Marie had settled back and started to spend more quality time together, often having family get-togethers where the kids would come over, grill out, listen to music, and admire the obvious love that the two of them genuinely had for one another. Then one day, Marie had fallen ill and had to be taken to the local hospital. It was there where she would be diagnosed with diabetes. Upon hearing this news, Marie's life would be changed forever, causing Wallace to buckle down and become even more of a provider for his loving wife, seeing that she was forced to quit her job because of her diabetes was so severe she could not maintain one. This didn't matter at all to Wallace, as he continued to be the devout husband that he'd always been, making sure that everyone in the family was taken care of to the fullest, while neglecting to properly take care of himself. Several years would pass by, and then out of nowhere, Marie would develop a case of dementia, completely change her life once again. But all this did was make Wallace step up even more so, making sure that his wife of 60 years was cared for the best way he knew how, up until the day that she sadly was taken from him, her children, and this earth on December 21st, 2021. From the moment Mama died, a part of Wallace, a hero to so many, died also. No matter how hard Dad tried, he was never able to put Mama's death behind and enjoy the rest of his days that he had remaining here on earth. And nearly a year after the loss of his beloved wife, Wallace Ray, a broken-hearted old man, went home to join her on November 6, 2022. Without a doubt in my mind, I know that he and his wife, my beloved father and mother, are dancing with one another non-stop on a heavenly dance floor, with a glow radiating throughout all of heaven, and will continue to do so until their end of time, truly solidifying the love that they shared up until the day that they died. R.I.P. Granddaddy and Grandmama, and Mama and Daddy. We all love you, and you best believe we'll all be together again someday. Bye.